It is Monday morning. It is Monday morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to the grind. It is the online grind Grindology101 Podcast with your boy, KeJohnna, the Grindologist Owens. And this morning I'm fired up like none other, but I'm always fired up, right? Guess what? I'm one of those kind of people that look at Friday like, man, I can't wait to get back to Monday. And if you subscribe to that kind of notion, it's 6 a.m. here on the West Coast. That means it's 9 a.m. on the East Coast. They're already making decisions based on what they feel like we're supposed to do with our lives. So you should be up. You should be on it, man. God, it's good, man. You got to get every minute of it. And this brother right here that I'm going to bring up, he's one that subscribes to that right now. Absolutely one of the most foreseeing brothers I've ever met in my life, Mr. Edwin Victory, Victory Field, Black Walt Disney. Man, my guy right here, man. How you doing this morning, sir? Mr. Edwin
Hey,
Victory.
what's going on, man? So good to be here with you this morning, brother. I'm feeling real good.
You out there, man. I really want to get an opportunity. I want to really, I'll have to blow you up so much, man. But I gotta tell the people about, just the vision. Me and you, we met about 5 years ago over connection through a major connector himself, Mr. John L. Mack. Put us on the phone together. We activated with speed. We had a powwow over some good coffee. We started making content, and the vision and the vision that we had together has been extraordinary ever since. But you've been doing some things, man, for companies, so much to offer to people. So I want to get myself out of the way. This podcast is about people that are committed to doing the work. Everybody got an idea. Everybody got a thought. Everybody got a vision, but the work, sir. You out there doing the work. Tell people a little bit about the work that you're doing, who you are, and what you're doing today.
Wow. Well, man, like you said, it's been a long time coming. I've been at this work for about 17 years now. And what happens, I'm a professional graphic artist, graphic designer by trade. I've been in the graphic space for a while now, and I started with a vision to design what I saw the world should be. I graduated in New Orleans. I actually went to a few colleges in New Orleans while I was there. I went to LIFT, Louisiana Institute of Film Technology. I went to Remington College. I went to University of New Orleans, and I went to Louisiana Technical College, all kind of simultaneously. And when I was there, I saw a bigger vision coming out of the entertainment business. I had I had seen in the 90s, I'd seen, going from signing a record deal to being on the cover of a CD, not a CD cover at the time, was cassettes and posters and everything. And so, we were young men, and we signed this record deal, went to Hollywood, took all these pictures, and next thing you know, I'm at home in Houston, Texas, and I'm looking at myself on the wall of Blockbuster Music and on the cassette tape covers, and able to buy my cassette. And I said, you know what? That's very, very interesting. So when I figured out what happened and who did that, I said, well, I want to be that guy. So I went back to college and did so. In the midst of going back to college for graphic design, I ended up getting a certified certificate in video editing at the same time. And then I started my grind. So I started to hustle and walk and move around the streets of New Orleans to figure out who needed my services. So I started going, to restaurants and places like that, figuring out how could I work with them, and I did so. And it just kept going from there. I started helping people with the menus, business cards, postcards, and all those things. So now 17 years later, I've done tons and tons of graphic work. But my best work didn't come for what I did for these companies or the graphic work. It came because of what I did for myself and what I did for my children. And I created a cartoon company called Uplift Comics. My business was called Uplift, so I created Uplift Comics as a desire of one of my sons, Romello. I created this company because, when he was 5 years old, he liked my drawings. So I used to draw these characters for him. So he asked me to draw his little brother and asked me to draw a dog for him. So I drew Baby Isaac and Mello the hyper dog. And and I was always intrigued by, how these cartoon characters became mascots, because I worked at Six Flags as a teenager, and then we would always be at Chuck E. Cheese. So Chucky got a lot of my money. So I spoke with my wife at the time, and I said, you know what? I had the opportunity to play these cartoons that I was creating in front of about 3,000 kids in Austin, Texas. And I told her, I said, you know what? If I'd have had a mascot, these kids would have went crazy. So I ended up buying a mascot the next year. And then from there, it just grew. It just grew and blew. It went from one mascot to 4 mascots to 10 mascots. And now I've made over 80 mascots and counting because I started a business around making mascots. And so now I've done over 800 shows. And, fortunately, I ended up going through a breakup with my ex-wife and, ended in divorce. And I ended up in Las Vegas, Nevada. And while I'm here in the nation's adult theme park of the United States, I decided, I'll walk around and think about it. It's like, it would be great if there was something great for kids here. Because, my thought is, kids become adults and they come to places like this, like myself. I said, but what if we created something here for children? So I hunkered down, because if I had that thought, maybe it's for me to create this children's world. So I created a city within a city, which is growing right now, which is because how is it growing? It's because as I watch you right on the screen and I see my logo behind you, and that's the famous Las Vegas sign, but now it says, welcome to fabulous Victoryville. So I come up with a jingle and I say, welcome to Victoryville, where the people chill and we keep it real. Everybody's going to Victoryville. So now I'm in Victoryville building. I'm actually in the beginning of Victoryville. This is Victoryville Studios, where it all begins. This is where we mix up the mixing bowl. This is where it gets stirred up. This is where the vision comes to life. And I'm just excited because I don't have to do this. I don't got to do this. I get to do this. God has blessed me to be able to get to do this and to be able to create and bring my vision to life, no matter how hard or no matter what it takes. He told me to do this, and I'm going to do it to the best of my ability. Even if I got to bring a Success Express train from Southern California to Victoryville with you, my brother, it's going to get done. And we're going to see the manifestation of not just a theme park, a city within a city, called Victoryville here in Las Vegas, Nevada.
That's where I'm at right now. I'm talking about the kind of vision that stretches the mind. It has to be so big that people think you're crazy anyway. What are you talking about? Right? That's the real deal. Why this is crazy thought. As I share what you just said, sir, I know that we've had an opportunity to discuss concepts that are in some ways beginning to take place now. But see, time and opportunity only operate, with speed, right? You have to take the time when the opportunity is available or the opportunity passes you by. That's why you look on the commercials all the time. And I know I'm talking to people out there, and I'm just going to say a word. I'm talking to you out there. You have an idea, you have a concept, you get connected to some people, it's real exciting, you get fired up a little bit, you're ready to go. I mean, absolutely, man. Then you're like, well, let me think about it, or let me kind of figure it out. I'm not too sure. And you start to doubt yourself about what you want to do, or can you do it? And then you ask somebody that totally does not believe that they can do anything. So here you are, self-defeated already before you start. I mean, you gotta start. That's the one deal. You gotta just take that chance. You gotta believe in what you can do for yourself and connect with people that believe, and not just in you, but in themselves. Because if they don't believe in themselves, they're not gonna believe in you, and your vision's not gonna come out. And Edwin, I gotta say, man, you'll care if it disappears. How many failures? How long? That's what they ask, right? How long does it take before victory? How to get to Victoryville, right? But tell them we are on our way, brothers. You're doing amazing work. I've seen you on some podcasts. I've seen you absolutely amazing work together. Just tell a little bit of the clients that you work with and the things you've done.
Wow, I work with so many clients. I mean, my clientele in the last 10 years, it hasn't been as extensive as it was in the beginning because I worked on myself. I took the time to really build what I was doing. And and it's interesting because when you build yourself, you have to build yourself knowing that it can get torn down if God wants to tear it down. So for about 12 years, what was it? About 12 years now, I've been totally focused on building the brand for my children. I mean, I'm so big in legacy. And I feel like the more time that you spend away working on other people's dreams, it takes the time away from you building what God put in your heart to build. So I mean, I can name off clients, but it really becomes very, very, very minuscule in my mind because not when I, as a graphic designer, the clients that I work with, I mean, I'll tell you my clients I work with now, and I want to shout out to Ashley Henderson. She's one of the biggest model, actress, influencers who owns a business called Bella Sorella Spa here in Las Vegas. I'm helping her brand her business. But I want to say that again, it becomes so minuscule in my mind because my vision is so vast and so big that when people come through the door, usually they just want a business card or, and then, you may not even see them anymore. They might not even pass their business card out. They might have, when they're sitting with somebody that can not just give them a business card, but we can give them a whole skyscraper. But, so I don't want to diminish anybody's, vision or dreams or whatever they're doing. But in my mind, the biggest client that I'm working with is myself, because every day, I mean, and it really, and I say, and I speak in another one of the other biggest clients I work with, and that I've worked with is yourself, because when you asked me to work on your project years ago, I still see the branding of what I helped you do today. That logo right there, I remember designing that 5 years ago. And then when I come across your page on Facebook and all the social medias, and I still see that logo and I see you working hard, that's what puts me in the mindset of remembering the clients that I work with. That's what I remember. So, I can't, and so thank you. I mean, so what happens is that, I only really want to make sure that when you hear my voice, anybody hears my voice, make sure that your vision is so, if you want to work with me, make sure your vision is so big, because I won't stop. I'm a quarter horse. You have to literally stop me from working. I'm not, it's different from being a donkey. A donkey is a great animal. He'll carry Jesus into the picture. But at 5 o'clock, that donkey will stop working and won't get up until the next day. A quarter horse, it'll work until it's dead. You got to give it rest. That's who I am. I'm a quarter horse. My mantra is every day win. No days off. My name is EDWIN. My last name, government, Vic, is VN, which starts with V as in victory, I-E-N-N. So in my mind, my whole life, I've been bred to win. Even my last name rhymes with win. So even if it was Charles Edwin VN, I still hear win. So I'm just excited because you know, this is the greatest time of my life. You know, because this is a big deal to me. I mean, I'm sitting in a studio, a huge studio. It's unfinished. It ain't even halfway started to be finished. I got 5 rooms downstairs that need to be painted and filled with equipment. But only person that comes to work every day so far.
That's where I got the thing that we got to get across to the people. The people have got to get it. You can have a silver spoon. Eric Thomas says, "Oh man, daddy got the company, it's all this, man. But man, you got to get in there and do the work. Only thing that works. Nothing works but the work, brother. Nothing works but the work. You committed to doing the work. Yes, sir.
We become a microwave society and a fearful society. You know, coronavirus in 2020 brought so much fear that people are scared to shake your hand. Coronavirus brought so much fear that you can't even smile no more because you got a mask over your face. Coronavirus is a lie from the pits of hell. Yes, it's people dying. It's true. But the fear that coronavirus caused when somebody told them that they had it put a mental death in their mind to where they start breathing hard. I need a ventilator. And then they give them some medicine. I can't breathe. When it was nothing but the flu or the cold. Go get some Theraflu. But if the mental capacity, see, you don't gonna give me preaching. See, the enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy.
Let me say this for you real quick. I want to really give you a major platform to share who you are. Right? This is.
I'm right. I'm about to preach. I ain't gonna talk about
this whole deal, man. This is 6 in the morning with people. We trying to inspire people, and that's exactly what you're doing. We're waking people up to what you feel, bro. This is what I want to tell people. When you own your platform and you operate with integrity and you operate in the spirit of God and you share what you share in a way that it wakes people up, man. Please share out what you.
Well, yeah, let me stick to the plan because I just want to inspire people, to teach people, to tell them that no matter what you want to do in life, if you think it and believe it, you can achieve it. Do not allow anything to move you off your note. Anybody, let the visions that you have in your mind, let them go so deep down within inside you that they grow so deep to where they eventually, you see them pop up to be the greatest tree, because you have to first see them, but they first have to die in the ground and go down in the ground to pop up to become that first sign, and anything come in between that. And if you do, it's actually like pouring acid onto your ground, and nothing will ever come from that. So you have to be a great farmer and to protect your seed and continue to grind it out, and continue to know that if you keep on grinding and planting, and don't just plant one seed, plant other seeds. And the key to that is giving into other people, seeding into other people. I'm a big proponent of giving. I read a book in 2018 called The Go-Giver, and it changed my life. The richest man in the world gave away his trade secret, and his trade secret was giving. And, I believe that if that's when you get the pressed down, shaking together, running over, blessing where men will come and give into your bosom. And that's what this is, man. I don't want to take too much time, but that's what I have to give. Is I want to make sure people, if anybody gets anything from me, because I don't have all the answers, but I do have one thing. I have a vision and I have an attitude that you can't never stop me. I will never stop. Why? Because it's in the name. And if you want the name, I will happily give you the name as like marriage. You can have Edwin. It means everyday win. And if you want victory, you can have it too. Please don't get your eyes off the victory. Because victory is where. See, now, we're going to get now. I did a whole week last week with Johnny Mack, our friend. And I mean, I'm still inspired by my own book, 7 Keys to Victory, because I realized when I got to the why that you cannot have the victory sitting down at the V.
Oh, hey man, I gotta save you. I gotta save you for just a second. I'm gonna take a quick commercial break because you're gonna give them all the system. I'll bring you back on and you can tell them how to contact you, how to get that, because they gotta get your book. They gotta get your book. They gotta find out how to contact and network with you. So you our commitment to helping people is amazing. You said something, sir. If you'll just help enough people get what they want, by default, you'll have everything you want. I'm gonna bring you back up on the other side, Mr. Edwin Victory, Victoryville, man. We're on the train to Victoryville this morning. Hold on one second, man. We're gonna take a second just to thank a few of our sponsors. We're gonna absolutely send a shout out to those that have been supportive of what we're doing here to help people get the word out about being a certified, grindologist, which Mr. Edwin Victory is most definitely. If you can get up in the morning and get ready to get it every day to get where you want to do it, you committed to the work, you are a grindologist. So a quick word out to my folks right there. My Texas tie guy, I gotta give you a shout out right there. Man, much love to you out there doing your thing. And here you go.
Welcome. I want to welcome you to be a part of the Southern California Black Chamber of Commerce. We have 12 chapters from the desert to the sea. There's a chamber near you someplace so you to be able to do business and fellowship and be able to find the contacts that you need. We help turn contacts into contracts. One of the things that we do, we give you access to capital. So if you're looking at participating in a business, come to one of our mixers at the Southern California Black Chamber of Commerce, where we network from the desert to the sea, from Barstow to Temecula, from Palm Springs to LA. Always an opportunity to network. If you need some information about the Southern California Black Chamber of Commerce or one of our fantastic events such as our Celebrity Golf Tournament, our film festival coming up, give us a call or check us out online. Our website is blackchamberofcommerce.org, or you can give us a call at 888-466-7408. That's the Southern California Black Chamber of Commerce. And my name is Rich Wallace, and that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Hey, my name is KeJohnna Owens. I am the CEO and founder of Success Express Market Solutions. Just wanted to come in just for a second and share with you the passion in which we feel about creating opportunities for business owners, entrepreneurs, new startups. You need that branding that pops. You're on virtual seminars and workshops all the time, but what's your brand say about you? Does your background represent you? Does your brand represent you? That's the way you want it to represent you. That's what we're here for. Our business is cultivating more business for businesses, and we're committed to that very thing. Listen, connect with us at successexpressmktg.com. That's successexpressmktg.com.
contact us at 909-686-1698. That's 909-686-1698. I am KeJohnna Owens, and I look forward to talking to you. I look forward to helping you and your business succeed. Let's make your brand pop.
Man, you see my man right there, man. Shout out to all the sponsors right there, Mr. Edwin Victory right there, man. Had to put you together. We got ready to get ready for the end of the show right here to end, man. Mr. Robert Paul, thank you. Good morning to you too, man. The Ocean Boys, man. You solid as well. Mr. Roger Lee Owens, always on the grind. I call you the DNA of the grind. I am KeJohnna the Grindologist Owens. Mr. Edwin Victory, man, take a moment real quick. Tell the people how they can reach you, what they need to do to contact you, and how you can help them.
Well, I want to thank you, man. I want to thank you and your father, Roscoe Lee Owens, for man, y'all stay on the grind, man. I just want to thank you for having me on the show. This is an amazing platform. I want to actually help you to get this program out to the masses. If you want to contact me, best way to contact me is Instagram at I am Edwin Victory. I am Edwin Victory. You could DM me if you want to communicate with me. You can follow me. If you want to go to my website, it's victoryvilleamerica.com. Victoryvilleamerica.com. You can go see some of my live interviews and things that I've been doing with people. I just want to thank you again, man, for having me on. I would love to come back on, and I would love to even interview on Welcome to Victoryville show, because I see the Success Express train is on the move, and hey, we have a stop right here for you in Victoryville, where the people chill and we keep it real. Everybody going to Victoryville.
My man, it's good to have you on, brother. We're gonna do much more work. Man, we're gonna do a lot of work. We're gonna help a lot of people. We're gonna help more people that we ever have before in our lives, and by default, man, he does everything, and we don't know what'll happen, but we enjoy the work anyway. Work only produces results. That's all. And brother, it's been amazing to have you on, Mr. Edwin Victory. We are on the trade. Victory B, my man. Thanks for having me on. We'll be doing some work. I'll be in touch. And that's my man right there, Mr. Edwin Victory, Victoryville, man. The man is a genius. I'm honored to have him on this morning. There's not many people that can get up, get ready for an interview at that kind of time, at this kind of time. That's why I recorded the show. At the end of the day, we'll have more content, more amazing information, more amazing support than those that won't get up in the morning to get it out there. This has been your morning inspiration right here on the Grindology101 podcast, the podcast where grindologists get recognized, and Mr. Edwin Victory, all certified grindologists. I appreciate y'all. Have a phenomenal day. Listen, succeed on purpose, as I always say. Success loves speed. And when I say operate in the spirit of success, it's not that it's a snap. It's that you've operated on the idea. You've operated on the vision. You put an activation, some kind of mechanism to the thought. Stop watching it happen on TV and make it happen for you. You heard what the man said, man. Create your vision, man. He's there to help us do it, man. We can do anything, absolutely anything. There's no reason why we can't. God allowed me to even just be here. I'm blessing him. I thank him every day for everything, all the time. Catch the train. We on our way, man. Thank you, sir. Have a great day, everybody, man. I leave you with this right here, as I said before. And operate in the spirit of success. Success loves speed. Listen, it's up to you. Make it happen.